With the previous film that we did with Danny, colour was a very strong theme, in the sense we took a painter and kind of explored a painter's viewpoint to help enhance the nature of what we were doing. In Shallow Grave it was Hopper, and in Trainspotting we used Francis Bacon, and it was more to do with the colours. I can't really say per each character what colour we allocated, but it's more the mood of the people within the paintings and what they conveyed. And there's a very isolating mood within a lot of his paintings, and the colours helps enhance that kind of isolation and kind of. But the other thing about Trainspotting I have to add is that it's all about them being together as well. So even though we use that as a colour reference, the actual kind of concept of them being on their own in a space wasn't actually, we didn't take it literally. We just used that as. And also the other thing with the colour that we wanted to do was try and enhance their world without it feeling mundane and gritty and terrible. But on the other hand, it was trying to get that balance between it being horrific and glamorising it. It was trying to get some other in-between vehicle which kind of conveyed what they did, but also conveyed them as humans, and as characters. So that was the reason why we sort of took this kind of slightly abstract colour visualisation track, and the way that we kind of conveyed that in the final film. It was important in the sense that we needed to find out the reality of how these people lived, and then have the confidence to be able to then kind of step away from that and kind of, because the thing is that what we were trying to do in the book, you are taken away from their nitty-gritty awful world. I mean, okay, the language and everything is about the life they're living, but it's also very humorous, it's very funny, and it's that is what to me, what Trainspotting is, a story about drug addiction, but it's not really, it's more about those people and those characters and their interaction. That's the thing. So it's trying to pull that out and then maybe push away a bit the depravity of it. And the only way we could do that really is seeing it for real, and then being able to take that and then confidently convey it in a more abstract way, but also trying to make it look real as well. So I think that in its own way gave it that kind of unique look. When we were looking because we kind of looked at locations where people had been staying and they'd been shooting up and they'd been living, and so we got lots of kind of background from that. And where they lived in Edinburgh, we went and visited there, because actually where we filmed was actually in Glasgow. We only did about 1 day filming in Edinburgh. The rest of it we filmed as sets in Glasgow and exteriors in Glasgow, and then in Edinburgh we just did the kind of Edinburgh that you see at the beginning of the film, Princes Street, etc. So we went and visited sort of places which Irvin had written about, really, the estates, and places that have been shut down by councils, and had to look and really sort of try to find out. And also the other thing that was really fundamental is that we met a group called Carlton Athletic, who basically were ex-junkies who were helping people who are still on heroin to try and kind of come off it. And they were really invaluable as well, because then they gave us another person, human insight into their lives, and we used them extensively.